We've got a month and we've got the time. His preparation's different from last year. Last year he was lowly handicapped and he was able to have 3 or 4 steeple, I think he had 3 steeple runs leading into the Brierly, so he was quite race fit, whereas this year we're going to have to do it differently. We're going to have to do some work at home, take him away for some gallops because he's right up in the handicap and we really don't particularly want him adding to that handicap before the Brierly, which is his target race. Yeah, it's just very different this year. We've got to have him ready, we've got to have him fit and have his eye right in and, and try and get him in at the right sort of weight, so that he can win and be competitive. You can just give him a nice sort of medium hit out. We didn't run him on the flat the other day. He had a trial instead. So I'd bowl away in front. I think that's where he
And Britannicus, he was the dasher in the Brierly last year, got out with that almighty lead and got caught at the post by the stablemate Vanguard.
The Grand National winner from 2022 and his stablemate.
The front runner here is Britannicus. At a very controlled gallop compared to how he ran the Brierly last year. He's out a length and a quarter. You'll Dash for Cash enjoying the bigger fences.
Flying Agent and I Know For Her having a little trial of their own. The last
on the flat to complete the trial, so it'll be interesting. Britannicus
and Cross Hill, it's a line of 3.
And with no jumping, they've still got a good 600, 700 metres to go here. Then followed by I Know For Hay. He's picked a few off and got his way up to 4th. St Arnica next from Flying Agent and then Laylight. The jumping's all over, but the trial isn't. Cross Hill striding away.
Britannicus is in second now. I Know For Hay comes out of the pack. The third out, the jumping's over. You'll Dash For Cash has jumped terrific.
That was good. I thought he was good. Did he jump left?
Not as bad.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Like, that's very manageable.
Yeah.
Very manageable.
How do you think his fitness is? Good?
Good.
Yeah.
Good. It was nice after the last. I think he did a very good job at the last not to just come up in all sorts. It was wrong, bad. And he's done a good job.
He's
really
clever enough now.
Yeah,
he's seasoned enough, isn't he, that he can shorten it. Probably a little bit behind in fitness. That was a pretty solid trial. There were a few that came up there and just, sort of put a little bit of pressure on. But I was really pleased with the way he jumped. He looks a little bit more seasoned this year. He shortened a couple of times and even the last was coming up all wrong and he jumped it well. So his jumping's good, but we've just got to chase a bit of fitness.